Now I want to discuss the miracle of milk production in ruminants. Now, just to understand the verse on milk production, just a brief description of how milk is produced in cattle like a cow. The cow ingests grass and other tough fibrous vegetable material, and this is broken down by the specialized four-chambered stomach of the cow into easily digestible nutrients. And these ingredients are absorbed in the gastrointestinal tract into the blood, which transport these metabolized products to the mammary gland. And the mammary gland, under the influence of hormones, extract this material from the blood and synthesizes milk. At the same time, the breakdown products of the milk is returned through the walls of the intestine, which is expelled through the anus. Now, with this bit of background information, we can now proceed to the verse in chapter 16, verse 66, 67, 68, 69. And this is what it states. And in the cattle too, there's an instructive sign. We give you to drink of what is extracted from between the blood and gastrointestinal contents, while separating it from the remaining undigested residue which is expelled through the anus, milk pure and agreeable to the drinker. The passage describing milk production presupposes intimate knowledge of the physiology underlying milk production, such as there's a circulation in the cow. This verse encapsulates key processes involved in milk production. First is that the gastrointestinal tract. Now, the Arabic meaning includes the contents of the alimentary tract, which contains the digestive juices and, more importantly, specialized bacteria, which transform the undigested grassy material into simple absorbable ingredients. And then the Quran mentions blood, which is the essential transport medium, and other processes such as extraction of the important metabolites and excretion. An intriguing phase here is something in between. If we refer back to the verse, we see that the milk is produced from the blood and the gastrointestinal contents, and there's a process of excretion. Notice the intriguing phase in between. Blood is considered a secretion because it's beneficial for the cow. Excrement, on the other hand, is harmful for the cow. Milk is neither a secretion nor an excretion, but as the Quran points out, is something in between. And then the Quran also speaks about the undigested breakdown products of milk is returned to the alimentary tract, which is expelled then through the anus. Now, milk is described here as pure and agreeable. Now, there is this perception out there that milk is undesirable. Some even consider it to be unhealthy. But we need context here. We know that milk today is pasteurized, and pasteurization not only kills off the bad bacteria, but also the good bacteria. The result of all this is a heightened susceptibility to lactose. Despite this fact, a large portion of humanity can still tolerate moderate amounts of milk. Now, in the words of nutritionists, milk is nature's most nearly perfect food, and it contains just about all the ingredients necessary for growth and development. And no wonder the Quran is dedicated a few verses describing the physiology of milk production.